জৰ্জ খেলপথাৰত অনুষ্ঠিত হৈ থকা ৭০ সংখ্যক লোকপ্ৰিয় গোপীনাথ গোসাইঘাট গ্লোবেল ফুটবল ক্লাব বনাম উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চল ক্ৰীড়া সংস্থা মালিগাঁও ফুটবল দল। আমি এই দলৰ খেলুৱৈসকলৰ নাম ঘোষণা কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ। খেলপথাৰৰ ওপৰৰ দিশে আলতীয়া হৈ থকা দলটি হৈছে গ্লোবেল ফুটবল ক্লাব গোসাইগাঁও। দলৰ হৈ প্ৰতিযোগিতা কৰিছে ৰাইডৰ তেনজিং বৰগড়ি ৰস্তম বৰ্মা লোহিত নাৰ্জাৰী পঞ্চম বসুমতী কামাখ্যা বেমাৰী অধিনায়ক অভিষেক সিংহ বিন্দিনা নাৰ্জাৰী 10 Akrawul Mohammed Sohail, Ayub Baba 26 and Nikodin Narjani 22. Dollar Musta Kilo Rumi Mujari 21, Idul Hazari 12, Domsao Hazari 27, Edumsa Islari 29, Kanaksin Bosomani 25, Kurumsat Narjani 7, Adapta, Louis 19, Pilipang Bosomani 3, Musukan Narjani 9. Dollar মুখ্য প্রশিক্ষক রাজকুমার মুসাহারি, সহপ্রশিক্ষক প্রদীপ দেশবতারী, দলের পরিচালক নিজুক বর্ম আৰু দলৰ সদস্য অর্জুন বর্ম। উত্তৰ পূৰ্বাঞ্চললৈ ক্ৰীড়া হৈ প্ৰতিনিধিত্ব কৰিছে মনপ্ৰীত, গলকিপাৰ জাতীয় 1, বলৰাম মান্দি জাতীয় 26, শৈবাম অভিনৱ সিং জাতীয় 4, উজ্জ্বল বৰ্ম জাতীয় 5, চিৰঞ্জীৱ গগৈ Maulana, that's number 8, Dylan Mohammed 11, Santa, Yulen Mom, that's 29,
Good evening, everyone. We are all set for the first semi-final of the prestigious BORDOLOI trophy that is live from the Judges Field, Guwahati, an epicenter of footballing madness across the city, an epicenter of footballing madness across the state. This is going to be a battle between two of the best teams at the tournament, where Global FC will lock horns with NFRSA, hoping to clinch the opening berth of the finale. This has been a long run for both these teams, and Now it's a stern test of their finest. It's a stern test to finesse and control. It's a stern test of their nerves. And we are underway here at the judges' field for the 78th Bharat Ratna Lokapriya Gopinath Bordoloi Trophy 2025, the first semi-final. The second will be played out tomorrow between the two powerhouses of the Highlands, Northeast United and Shillong Lajong FC. Today it is all about Global FC and NFRSA. Attacking on your frame from the right to the left in their signature blue and white is NFRSA. They have got what it takes to be a resonant force throughout, and against them attacking on your frame from the left to the right in their signature yellow and blue are Global FC, who just cleared it away for a decent moment altogether. A nice touch onto the right there, and Global FC trying to sneak out a bit of an opportunity. Doesn't really get the kind of momentum that they were looking forward to. It was Bindina Narzari, and FRSA wins the ball back and pushes it forward, right all the way to the goalkeeper, Manpreet. A quick look at the starting 11 for both the sides. For NFRSA, it is Manpreet under the sticks, Balaram Mandi, Avinash Singh, Urjay Brahma, Chiranjit Gogoi, Pravi Kissing, Akash Datta, Devjit Basak, Shovik Kar, Asit Hembram, and Arjun Mardi. And for Global MC, it's got Raidao Brahma, the man circling around under the goalpost. We'll get back to that though. Global FC trying to penetrate from the right. Don't really find the kind of momentum or the opening that they were looking forward to. And the rest of the players from Global FC, Tenzing's out there, Rastam Brahma, Lahit Narzari, Danshrong Basumatari, Kamakya Dwimari, their captain. A long ranger there from inside the box, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Comfortable pickings out there for NFRSA. And yes, Kamakya Dwimari, the captain Abhishek Sinha, Bindina Narzari, Wakrao Brahma, Eob Brahma, and Nikodin Nazari. Both the teams have also got a fair bit of bench strength as well that they'll try and utilize. And only throw in there for NFRSA, but it has been taken care of. Back with Global FC again. Bit of a switch on to that central channel. And now all the way to the right, nicely received. A bit of a heavy first touch and a decent enough block to ensure the fact that it was going away from them. As you can see, the grass blades. Very few stadiums in India have got the luxury and the spectacular grass blades bedecking them. Judges feel though is one of them. That's a quality ball altogether, but once again the first touch proving to be a bit of a letdown for NFRSA. It goes out of play. Throw in for Global FC. 3.5 minutes, and as things stand, it is men in yellow who's looked a bit more active than their counterparts. But NFRSA don't mistake them either. That's a fine run. A bit of an opening was anticipated, but very good clearance altogether. And just when it felt like Global FC might have a free run forward, the referee blowing the whistle, interceding in the offence. That's another long ball. Eyeing for the player stationed out in far right. Taken away. Good bit of snatch altogether from NFRSA. But again, quickly slamming the doors on the face. It's going to be a tough task, of course, for NFRSA. They haven't really found those signature attack of theirs, but knowing their game style, they start on a bit of a slow note, likes to build from the back, and then those long balls coming out of nowhere. That is NFRSA for you. Trying to steer it forward. Global FC does well to sting it around, knock it around. Quality ball on the right. And now at NFRSA, bit of a hefty touch, and life gets a lot easier for Global FC. Right now, Brahma coming out of his line to quickly prune down the angle. That's another fine drop forward. Control altogether. Switches it all the way to the right. A good side volley on offer, to be honest. But I think you can do better than that. I need to think a bit more clearly. Get the passes in play. And I think that chance, he had a bit of time with him. There wasn't any immediate pressure. So what he could have done is, could have just kept the ball under control. He could have smashed it towards that far post. Or at least broke the goalkeeper at how much is he willing to put on the line in order to pull off those saves. Now NFRSA, they've come a long way from the left. A bit of a stutter there. The field isn't exactly even, truth be told. It's got a bit of unevenness. I've had the opportunity, the honour of calling a few cricket tournaments in this very ground itself. So yes, that uneven nature of the surface can at times be tricky. A long ranger, but an emasculated enterprise all the way to the goalkeeper of NFRSA. Easy pickings out there for Manpreet, who's sent it forward. Controlled pushes out there from NFRSA, close to that centre field. I think both the teams somehow they have lacked that final sting, trying to mount a challenge that should get them in the leeway of getting a goal. It's going to be a free kick, a bit of disagreement out there. And it's Hang Masopa, who's the referee. Again, has been doing wonders in the AIFF excellence. Let's take a look at what really happened. Yeah, I reckon what he did was the first touch was okay. The second one going slightly haywire on that occasion. Free kick for NFRSA. Very gingerly chipped in. Oh, that could have been a close call there. Nicely looped up. Trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard, mid-stride, close to that goal line. But that wasn't the case. Right then, Global FC trying to be on top of the possession. Doesn't get there though. NFRSA does well. Back with NFRSA. Good small passes. That too in that defensive third of theirs. I think it kind of shows the confidence that they've got up their sleeves. It also shows the training drills that they have so far got. Very well placed. Another gentle chip, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Easy pickings altogether. No rush whatsoever for Raidao Brahma. It's a packed house. We've got crowds on the grass banks. We've got crowds on the seat. People of Guwahati, they love football. And this is also close to one of the heritage sites. Big throw in for NFRSA. So far, this has been quite a tournament for them, quite a run to savour. And now they are in the penultimate stage. A couple of hurdles to cross before they can lift the silverware. But that road is rife with perils. It's a very perilous journey, and in order for you to lift the silverware, you will have to cross those perils as well. Inconceivable difficulties is what might come your way. Flag's gone up and offside there. NFRS is slightly unfortunate on that occasion. 10 minutes on the ticker, and at the end of it all, it's all fair and square at the judges' field. We are still looking for that all important opener, the goal that can flip the game around quickly enough. Good bit of ball control, a nice tussle onto the right there for Global FC. Does well to twist and turn and wriggle the ball through as well. Three defenders, and yet it made no difference whatsoever. Gonna be the first corner of the afternoon. Floated in. The goalkeeper coming out of his line there, not really reading the flight of the ball. And a sensational long ranger, compelling a crucial save out there from Manpreet, diving to his right and palming it away. Could have been a troubling moment altogether for NFRSA. Nicely brought down and taking it on the volley. Never really easy. But then if you can nail it to perfection, you can have a barrage of plaudits raining down, descending upon you. Another corner, another chance for Global FC. Onto the far post, and another crucial save there from Manpreet. A nice, powerful header altogether. And the man at the helm of it all this time was Lahid Nazari. The idea was okay, going for that near post, but once again keeping a keen eye on proceedings. It was Manpreet palming it away to safety. A hat-trick of corners. He's going to ship it out into the centre with the hope of something categorical. However, this time Manpreet collects that straight away. For the ones wondering, the BORDOLOI Trophy, it's a historical tournament. 70 iterations of it before, and it continues to impress. It's known as a footballing giant in the Highlands. Here's again a chance for Global FC to try and go for that long ranger. Now that, to be honest, is AY or effort. Got to do better than that. The idea was to go for that far post. A fine run there from Rastom Brahma. Unfortunately, doesn't manage. And then his goal scoring chance. Pretty cheeky effort from Lahid Nazari. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to beat Manpreet. He was an acrobatic goalkeeper, an eminent shot stopper, and also an incredible sweeper keeper as well, kind of combing around that particular area inside the penalty box just to ensure the fact that no balls wriggle through on his watch at least. Global FC on the run again. Unfortunately, that's gone all the way to Manpreet. It's been a bit of a busy day in the office for the Manpreet, and I think there's one thing that Manpreet will have to understand. That is, they'll have to keep on fighting till the last moment. NFRSA stays on the ball. Good forward touch, deft control as well from the left. Quality football. Nice bit of control and opening for NFRSA. Again, a crucial intervention there from the goalkeeper, getting a palm to it. And that's going to be the first corner of the evening for NFRSA. Fine ball altogether. Stepping out of his line there. The goalkeeper should have thought about it. Right now, Brahma, not the cleanest of connections, but that was a handy couple of fingertips to the ball that usually took it away. It could have been a fine opening. Unfortunately, we'll have to return empty-handed. Back with NFRSA. NFRSA trying to threaten from the left. They've already shown that once that they can be absolutely monstrous if they get that right rhythm going. Cross comes floating in. Opportunity at the far post. But the header going alright. Quality defending as well, just coming down in the nick of time. It was done strong. Basumatari with that intervention. I think then the goalkeeper was miles out. At the ball being headed in for that for that near post. That could very well have been the first goal of the game. Good bit of block and appeal as well. Not to be. Bit of a push out there. And the ref blowing the whistle. Just to keep it sharp. Right then, we keep on grumbling, we keep on ruling. A couple of pushes out onto the side. Still stays with NFRSA. Small shot knocks forward. And now Global FC. They try and break the defensive reinforcements from the left. Had a couple of gilt-edged opportunities. Had it not been for those critical saves, it could have been already 1-0 for Global FC. NFRSA comes in with a lovely cross. That had a threat looming large. And once again, just repelled away ahead of the goal line. NFRSA now slowly and steadily mounting the pump. Goes for that outside dodge. Sniping away from range, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Easy pickings, to be honest, for Raidao Brahma. Young campaigner. Still lots to learn. Tomorrow the two juggernauts play. Shillong Lajong and Northeast United. That could very well have been the finale. NFRS a bit of deflection along the way. Global FC as well to snatch the ball. Now they'll have to bring it under control. And here they storm in from the left. Back with NFRSA. Bit of a paw. The ball going kind of haywire. NFRSA does well to control the ball, but then Global FC also in time just pushing the ball away from their counterparts. Back with Global FC. Small bit of touch. Nicely controlled. Ball stays in play. The extreme left. We'll be eyeing for more. all the way back to their own defensive line. And another long clearance. Good stretched foot out there from NFRSA just to ensure that Global FC don't really get that opening that they're looking forward to. There was a bit of miscommunication. The flag is stayed down. Cross attempted from the right. And I think he's appealing for a handball. But then, as luck would have it, it's only going to be. In fact, it looks like it's not a corner, it's a free kick, is it? No, it's a corner. Yeah, for a moment, it felt like that it was a free kick, and the player was kind of certain he's going to pump it out in the center. Here comes the corner, floated in nicely. Another very good collection there by Manpreet. He's leaped up by a mile to wrap it up. And now NFRSS speeding on from the right. Lovely ball floated into the box there. But no one from NFRSA to try and lay siege to the ball. That's a high boot. You might disagree with the referee, but the thing is, if you're raising a bit of a high boot like that, it's deemed as dangerous play and you're not allowed to do so. Take a look again. Yeah, that clearly was showing those stats. And when you're showing those stats, I think it can lead to a lot of trouble altogether. Something that you wouldn't want. And lucky for him, the referee didn't show a card. Right then, free kick going Global FC's way. We keep on ruling out here. The ball nicely put forward, NFRSA twisting and turning. Bit of a hefty push on that occasion. Yeah, they do well. But Global FC quick to snatch it back. Once again, steered away. That's another long ranger. Could have also been a cross. Someone could have tried to flip that in just when it mattered. Let's take a look again. Fine cross, but that was curling away. With that outward curl, it was always going to be tricky. Goal kick now in favor of NFRSA. And now Global FC. They come from the right, trying to notch through. Looks like the ball has popped out. It's going to be another goal kick. Taken one along the carpet and now pushed forward. Good interception altogether from Global FC. But NFRSA, they are relentless. Stretch it back. And once again, a bit of a whistle. Looks like the free kick this time going NFRS's way. Back with NFRSA. Nice square ball. Stays with NFRSA. Wanted to thunder one. Then a bit too much power on that ball. Flying apart. Another goal kick sent downtown. Bit of box to box action altogether. NFRSA now short balls amongst themselves, hoping to leave a bit of significant impact as well. Desperate effort out there from NFRSA to try and drag the ball back in, but it was struck with lots of power, thereby taking the ball away. Looks like there has been a change for NFRSA. And we resume action. 27 minutes in. And as things stand, it's still 0-0 at both ends. Both the teams, they've come close enough to create all sorts of problems for each other. But unless you're able to finish things off, I think all the hard work won't matter at the end of the day. And now NFRSA. Fine ball forward. And they keep it under control from the right. They might have some space as well. That's a phenomenal bit of defense out there from Global FC. Sliding in just in the nick of time to get the ball rolling away. Fine tussle for the ball. NFRSA might have that last love, but looks like again a bit of a hype. And the referee pointing it away. Awarding a free kick for Global FC. I think Global FC, they've done everything right on the sides. From the two wings, they have been in phenomenal touch. But I think through the center, where that final finishing line awaits them, you need to come up with a bit more conviction, with a bit more control. Throw in for Global FC. That's a long one. Repelled away by NFRSA. 30 minutes on the clock, and we still haven't seen a goal. And I reckon it's going to be the drinks break for both the teams, just to administer a bit of fluids into their system. Still lots of action remaining. More than an hour to go. So far, both the teams have come close enough. Both the teams have been pulling the strings as good as they can. A few pushes, a few shoves, a few tussles. But at the end of it all, is where the goal should be. And somehow the goals haven't yet come by. "15 minutes of regulation time remaining in the first half. Throw in right now for Global FC. Another long one, I think, so far, the throws that has come by. They have been more an attempt to try and induce chaos in the box altogether from the men in yellow and blue. That's another long ball towards that centre field. Goes all the way back to their own half. And FRS are trying to mount a bit of pressure. And that wins them the ball, only for them to lose it a split second later. Comfortable enough. And now NFRSA with the fine shot from range. This could have been a tricky one had it been a bit to his left, but it wasn't. What a chance it was trying to test the goalkeeper. That's how you got to do it. It's as simple as that. You have to take your risks. From the right, it is NFRSA. They have grown in stature. They've grown in confidence. Global FC on the chase now. Comfortable, very, very comfortable. Now to switch on to that right out there. Want to scramble out in the center. Got to be a bit more controlled, of course. And a fine ball forward all the way to the goalkeeper. Will come out of his line and collect that without breaking a sweat. Nice bit of header altogether. Global FC, what they've done so well is they've kept things under control. And now they screen forward. They've got the ball under control. Lovely header, opening goal. A picture perfect setup in place. And Global FC, they've taken the lead. Through Nicodine Nazari. He's out there at the center. Fine setup. Tipped into the stride of Nazari. And he's made no mistake in thumping it home from point blank range. We'll take a look there. And an excellent scrimmage for the ball from Bindina Narzari. And he stood on his foot. He ensured the fact he's not losing his shape. And once floated into the stride of Nicodine. He's made no mistake, sending the fans into a bit of a joyous frenzy, claps and calls. Another fine ball being dropped in the box, but NFRSA, now they'll have to start thinking about scoring a goal. They'll have to push hard for each other. They'll have to ensure the fact that they are managing. And now Global FC running all the way forward, hoping to create something. Eight minutes remain. Again, not the best footballing actions that you would witness for sure. Bit of chit chat going on. Right, balls back with NFRSA as they try to create something from the right. And that's another fine ball, a bit of a fumble for the goalkeeper. A sudden heart-pounding moment out there in the box with Global FC. Could have conceded the lead. A nice glancing header being attempted, just trying to muddle the senses of the goalkeeper with a bit of a late intervention. But then not successful. But that's not the end of it all. Still stays with NFRS. They've got some space, they've got the numbers as well. A gentle chip forward. The idea was to try and knock it into the boots with the player just outside the goal. For header, comfortably taken care of. And now NFRSA, they have grounds to cover. It won't be easy for sure. It's a tough climb. Five minutes remain. Another long throw altogether from Global FC. I mean, this obsession with the long throws, trying to get it into the right place, trying to get it into the right position. All the way back to the goalkeeper. A bit of a pressure out there from NFRSA, suddenly accelerating. But that could have been better. Miles better, in fact. And now just a couple of wobbles before Manpreet collects that. Has been beaten once. I think there was not much that he could have done. It was more of a very fluid move altogether. Global FC, this might be once again trouble brewing on the horizon, but Manpreet comes out of his line quickly enough to collect that. Last 5 minutes of the first half. And now back with Global FC. Can they take it forward with another goal? Can they find that cushion? That is to be seen for sure. A nice switch on to the left there. NFRSA does well to control it. And now a fine bit of run. Only to lose the ball. Bit of a heavy touch. And those touches will have a significant impact. And someone from Global FC has gone down. Yeah, I think that's a knee of the goalkeeper that must have caught him. Can have a jarring impact, of course. A bit of a start-stop motion. Right, another long ball straight into the hands of Manpreet, who will collect that without any trouble whatsoever. Now a couple of touches for NFRSA before they decide to pull the trigger and try and gush forward. And I think those touches, the penultimate touch just before releasing the ball, they'll have to be careful. Because if you're not careful, what's happening right now is just you're giving the ball away. Way too easily, way too frequently. Global MC on the ball. But NFRSA, that could have been a fine run. It stays with NFRSA. Inside, outside. The cross, however, could have been better. Not a scrap ball now. Quite a bit of space has opened up, which means NFRSA out in that midfield. They're looking slightly better than they were initially. Also takes a tumble. It's going to be a free kick out there. Lucky for him that the push happened a couple of paces outside that penalty box, or else it could have been trouble as well. NFRSA would have had a better chance to try and restore parity. Free kick floated in. Header goes wildly above, and I think there was a bit of deflection along the way. Corner awarded. There you go. Nicely chipped into the box out there. And in the meanwhile, the last one took a deflection. This time the header has gone in. And NFRSA has managed to equalize. Global FC, who looked good until now, their defense has finally given in to a set piece, to a dead ball situation. 4 minutes have been added on to the first half. And in those 4 minutes, it is Global FC who has blown that lead of theirs away. A lovely floated corner, nicely brought down, and then going for that side volley after bringing that under control. That's a quality strike, a Top Gun hit from point blank range, but it was that control, it was that first touch that mattered. The first touch, the way he set it up, the way he set up that second, and eventually knocking it home. I mean, that was absolutely classy. NFRSA now will be a lot more confident. It's a fine setup onto the right. There's some space ahead of him as well. Can he dribble past though? It's going to be a goal kick this time. Another quick goal kick. Global FC. Again, not the cleanest of possession controls out there. Another collision, too many collisions, and that's a confirmation. It is Akash with the goal. We've got a very star-studded guest list on the sides. Right then, nicely brings it down. Looks like it's going to be another throw. It's been a bit of a slow tempo affair so far. Another quick throw in. Global FC trying to just send the ball back into the box, but not to be. Still stays with Global FC on the left. A little bit of knock on the rise. Already 4 minutes have elapsed, but I reckon there will be a few more seconds added on, and that is because there was a bit of a halt as well. And from the right, here comes NFRSA. NFRSA, they do well, but eventually it is Global FC who wins the ball back. And that is the end of the first half. the end of the first half, we are back to square one, where it all started. NFRSA 1, Global FC 1. And now dive into a short breather and return shortly with the second half of the contest. Stay tuned, everyone. Right then, we resume action in the second half. I think I mean, the smoke that you are seeing, that's more like being done to drive away the pests and the mosquitoes because that can be a real bother. And straight away, attack on Global FC. Could have been a fine move altogether for NFRSA, but unfortunate that it won't be so. Just as you would have wanted that to happen. Bit of a smoky field altogether, not really the best of spectacles. And I think the referee has spotted out a bit of a whistle. Yeah, the goalkeeper, he's down and will need a bit of treatment, some pain. Right, we resume action. That was that replay. It's still very smoky, to be honest. Kind of difficult to make the most out of what's really going on from the smoky sphere. Not much you can do, to be honest. I mean, all you can expect is just to keep the hopes alive. You can definitely hope for more goals, but that's all that fairly is. A tough game. We are still in the hunt for the first finalist of the tournament. And I think now slowly and steadily the smoke is coming off, so we'll get a bit clearer. All the action, all the incredible action. The far right and FRSA trying to make their way out in the mix. Another lovely knock forward, but Global FC, they know what they are doing. Just trying to keep the ball away, just trying to be hopeful. And FRSA with a bit of a blockade there, a couple of players closing down quickly enough, not really offering free-willing spirit that you would have expected. Back at NFRSA, square ball. Right there, nice bit of inside launch there. Pushes it back. Back to NFRSA. Global on the press. Can Global FC get that lead again? NFRSA does well to keep the ball under control. Only for Global FC to clear their danger lines. NFRSA hoping to leave a significant bit of impact. Nice bit of twist and turn, but eventually will be taken care of. And now Global Sports from the left. Good first touch to control that. Back with Global Sports again. Fine knock from the left. Can they power one home? Not to be. I think you would be hopeful that you kind of get the opportunities in place. Another quick throw in. Back with NFRSI. And now they rotate. NFRSA driving in. That's a good bit of control. Lost his footing, I reckon. The referee says that's okay. Let the game roll on. Now Global FC on transcendence. Can they make this move count though? They did manage to get the ball back in the penalty box. A bit of a push altogether. And a decent bit of control as well. The referee blowing the whistle. Well, the two dugouts, the coach very keenly watching on how things are proceeding, to be honest. I mean, the answer, the reason being fairly clear. They don't want to allow any momentum whatsoever. Right, everything's hunky dory. A good ball. Leaped up. Again, a bit of a high boot. I think that has to be controlled. The reason being, every time you show a stunt, you run the risk of getting booked. We've already seen a high boot resulting in counter plays. I think it goes without saying you wouldn't want that call to go against you because it might have a repercussion that you wouldn't like. So yeah, I mean, try and play by the books if possible. But a bit of inside dodge as well. Pushes that away. Back with NFRSA. They are a lot more convinced. They're a lot more convincing after started getting the ball in motion. Fine control. Now to switch to the left. Again intervened and headed away to safety. No challenges. I think it's very important that you keep a calm head around your shoulders in a high octane game like this. It's a semi-finals going on. Well, that's a fine side volley. Goalkeeper would have been way out. Had the ball been on target. Quality strike there. Cleared away comfortably. I mean, we have seen a few crazy moves taking center stage. Another quick throw in. NFRSA pushes it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Not the most convincing clearance. The ball bobbling off slightly. Referee not really happy with the call there. I mean, the players not really happy with the call. Good control there by Global FC. I mean, they are in no rush, of course, and why would they be? I think if there's one thing that they have understood by now, to try and play the game a little faster, it kind of is playing to the strengths of NFRSA, and you wouldn't want that. You would like to keep things simple, wouldn't you? And just in case all of you are wondering, what would it be if the game stays tied at the end of 90 minutes? 15 minutes of extra time, a half, like it is in football, and then we go to penalties. Yeah, a bit of heated argument there, and the referee quickly stepping in between them, just asking them, "Come on, let's calm it down." It happens. Football is a body contact game. There will be times where you will have a very heated argument, so just take it in your stride and keep on ruling. That should get the job done. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for NFRSA from just outside the box, so an opportunity for them to try and clip that ball towards the far post. Ideally, if you're going for that left-footed in swinger, that is why the goalkeeper has a more bit of a stance. But if the near post is being invaded, could have been trouble. But nicely headed away, and then one underneath the ball, miles in the air, and a straightforward catch for the goalkeeper. No challenge, easy pickings, comfortably collected. Right, all the way back to the goalkeeper again. Nicely controlled now. NFRSA sends it further forward. Good control, kind of twisting and turning through. All the way pushed back to your custodian. And who is under pump, but that's quality football. A dribble just in the nick of time, a cold one in fact, to run rings around his counterparts. Now NFRSA kind of storming in from the right. Unfortunate though, doesn't manage to go past. Quick throw in, trying to wriggle past his marker. Oh, that is again top quality footwork. The question is, will the referee award a free kick? No, she won't. I think he's an agony though. He's gone down, clutching on to the chin bone of his. And when you take a hammering in that particular area, it can be very, very painful. A nice clearance altogether. Global FC did try and put in a run for that, but it wasn't going to be enough. Whenever you have a bit of a hefty push on the ball, it kind of tends to go away. Another free kick. Another long range effort being dropped. Should be a throw in. Stays with NFRSA. The referee now awarding a free kick. Opportunity for Global FC. Quickly switches it away all the way to the right. The ball keeps on bobbling. Back with Global FC. Lovely turn on the right, takes it as well. What kind of crunch required? It could have been a glorious opportunity for sure. We needed to keep that in range. The idea was clear. That turn kind of setting up that shot out there. Unfortunately, smashing it wide. It's going to be a throw in. From one box to the other, the ball has kind of wobbled, and that's pretty much it. That's fairly it. And now, once again, tempo is starting to flare. NFRS are trying to open up the gates with a bit of persistence and a few long balls as well. Truth be told, they haven't really, ever since that first goal, have looked a lot more active. That's true, but they haven't found the momentum that they were looking for to rather push NFRS. A comfortable defending out there, good defending as well. They didn't really want to leave the gates open. Global FC. It's been a while now since they have come out in their spookiest of avatars. I expect them to do so. Right now, as things stand, it is safe to say that both the teams will have to up their game. For now, it is mighty challenging. Another opportunity there for Global FC to try and get their noses ahead in this crucial fixture. That's a great free kick, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And now NFRSA, they scoot forward. They can sense out a bit of space out here. Crossfield ball. Goalkeeper comes out of his line. He spills it, but the referee has spotted the infringement out there. Diogo. Okay, I'm not really sure what took player of NFRSA down. Didn't really witness an extended boot altogether. There you go. I think that was the earlier move from which the goal emanated. And then the second goal, I think that first touch was quality. The second was even better, getting that side volley into the back of the net in sensational fashion. The more you watch these kind of moves, kind of tells you that it's part and parcel of the game. Quality football, and you bring them together. Good passes as well. We are still in hot pursuit of the second goal. And another haywire delivery going away. Miles away, in fact. 23 minutes of action remaining. 23 minutes to figure out if any of these two teams can get a goal in the middle, get their noses ahead, keep on piling the pressure as much as possible. Right, and the ball keeps involving of each other. It's a long bounce forward, and most likely it's going to be a free kick for Global FC, and it is. Here they drive forward again. Global FC, can they have a bit of a say in this matchup? As things stand, it's still 1 all here, so a long, long way to go for. It's been a while since we've seen a goal, and also it's been a while since we have seen a move. Right at the start of the second half, there was a mighty close call, but then somehow it started dropping momentum. 20 minutes to go. Twisting and turning, twirling around NFRSA. Back with NFRSA. Global City now slowly and steadily just rearing their head. And now a long run through the center field. Cheeky back flick in place. Pushed back again. Taken care of. Eludes everyone in the process. throw in for NFRSA. Good bit of shuffle there. Global FC were trying to chase it down. Eventually, the throw in is in their favor. Right through the center. And now NFRSA pushing it out to the left. Takes a couple of deflections. Nicely taken care of. NFRSA does well. A bit of inside touch there. Drops the ball. Gives it back to Global FC. Repelled away to safety for a while. Global FC wins it back. A moment of lapse out there. Trying to wriggle and juggle. There is NFRSA from the left. Opportunity, is it? Not really. Onto the far right, and that will roll out of play. Another fine trip. Lovely header. Needed to be under control. There are times when you have to possibly understand the need to get the right ball in place. Goal kick for Global FC. It is very, very important now for Global FC to find that right rhythm, to find those right passes, play it amongst themselves as much as possible. Like that stuff up the street as well. Once again, the referee stepping up, and looks like the first yellow card of the game has been shown. It has been a packed house here at the judges' field. And NFRSA getting out their number 10. It's gonna be Sibran Narzari. And looks like a goal has been scored a few moments ago. There was a bit of a hold up in terms of technical glitch, but in the meanwhile, NFRSA has suddenly got themselves the all-important goal. It felt like it was always coming. We'll quickly try and show you the replay of the goal to give you a clear heads up. And Global FC, despite leading in this game earlier, yes, no chance whatsoever. The goalkeeper was slightly ahead of his line, and he's conceded that one. And now the remaining 16 minutes, I reckon Global FC, they are going to push hard with everything they can. It was a fine finish from Sudhir Laltumjam. Drinks break and a bit of a disappointment. Too much on the plate now. They'll have to start thinking what are the best ways to push NFRSA back. The best part so far for NFRSA is that ever since conceding that first goal, they have been a lot more dangerous. They have played with all heart and all soul. Looks like even Global FC will get a change in. How effective that's going to be, I mean, it's kind of tough to say. They have brought in Mustafa Narzari. It's a fine ball from the left, and now Global FC trying to show that speed, trying to bring in that sting, which can help them restore parity in this game. Not too many minutes left. Right, a few moments ago, there's a bit of a ball problem on the screening, and then FRSA smashing that out of the park. Yeah, it definitely would have been a six if it'd been cricket, but that was the one for the skies. Goal kick now. Nicely kept under control. And now Global FC trying to take one from range. Back with NFRSA again. They are looking for that insurance goal. I think that insurance goal is very, very important. Another lovely chance. Brewing. And would have been a stunning opportunity altogether. Well, a bit of a trouble altogether. NFRSA getting a bit too confident out there. That could have been overconfidence itself. Last 10 minutes of regulation time. 10 minutes to decide that who is it going to be to get that ticket to the finale. Who is going to be the first finalist. Well, looks like a bit of tussle altogether. Good outside dodge. Stays on the ball. Not a simple push. And now into the stride altogether of the player galloping on from the left. But the referee's blown the whistle. Once again, a quick look, nicely chested down. And what a lovely second touch. Took a deflection along the way. So, I mean, when the ball tends to take a bit of deflection, I think it's never easy for the goalkeeper. Looks like the players are back on their feet and it should be a normal goal. Another effort out there for Global FC, but nicely blocked altogether. The ball keeps on bobbling and bouncing. Now NFRSA, they scoop forward from the right, sends the ball back, controls it well. Square balls now. 7 minutes remain. 7 minutes is what can be entertaining. Global FC, they might find the equalizer or they might not. But at the end of the day, they'll have to keep on trying. That's what matters. Controlled well enough. Back with NFRSA. Pushes it away to the right. And a bit of a heavy touch. NFRSA, they've got their noses ahead. Another lovely setup, wonderfully teed off into the path of one of those advancing forwards, but then the goalkeeper putting off a pretty decent effort out there. Back with NFRSA, a little bit of a push from the back. Nicely taken care of. Too easy right now for NFRSA. Global MC on the ball. Back with NFRSA. Trying to switch flanks. Lovely ball into that center channel. Headed away. Another change for Global FC. Last 4 minutes, the grass banks still pretty filled with people watching the game, and they want to be a part of it till the last moment itself. Well, a bit of a tip and tumble inside the box. Ball's now with Global FC, and the referee blows the whistle. Looks like there has been a bit of I think he's okay. The stretcher's out. Serious injury. It might seem like, or it is seeming like from now on. Yeah, he's been stretchered out and will resume action. And back with Global FC once again. Global FC with a bit of a push forward, and the goalkeeper had some collection to do, and I think now it's his hamstring that might be an issue. And as the rules state that if your goalkeeper is down, you have to treat him in the ground itself. Not the happiest of faces altogether for Global FC. Referee keeping a keen tab on affairs. You see the tensed expressions altogether on the faces of Global FC. I reckon 5 to 6 minutes. I mean, 6 to 7 minutes might also be given. You never know. It'll take some time for the game to resume. Looks like he's okay, and it's going to be up and running. And the ball keeps on bobbling. Throw-in here for Global FC. 5 minutes it is, which has been added on. So 5 minutes for Global FC to see if they can spot an equalizer. 5 minutes for NFRSA to try and extend that lead even more and compound their position in the finale of the 70th edition in the BORDOLOI Trophy. Big throw and taken. NFRSA. They try and come once again into that penalty box. Not to be. Referee blows the whistle out there. Not a free kick at the moment for Global FC, and they're going to go downtown, repelled away to safety. Referee wants a free kick to NFRSA. And we resume action. NFRSA kind of being let down, a little bit of a heavy touch. And now Global FC. It's a 3v3 situation. That's a very good block. Staunch in front of the line of the shot. Ensuring the fact that there was no lane to get the ball towards the goal. Nice cheeky flick, and the referee not really happy with the call or with the move out there, instantly laying down the law. Too many stoppages, and I think considering the fact that that definitely is painful. The stretcher was midway. Right then, another free kick for NFRSA. Try and poke one, take it along the carpet and lose the ball as well. Throw in for Global FC. Another change for NFRSA. Jersey number 27 coming in. Again, a long haul to play. And game resumes as the ball goes out. I think still 2 more minutes might be played on because the extra time it wasn't slick. It kind of stalled a lot of times along the way, so it's not a problem. I think NFRSA now they'll be taking a look at the clock quite predominantly, hoping that this game can be wrapped up at the earliest possible. corner for NFRSA towards the end now. Might be the last roll of the dice as well. Well, can be the third goal, is it? Yes, it is. This game's done and dusted. It's also the same man, and then is the last hit of the game, the last touch of the game, kind of bobbling off each other. And Global FC, their phenomenal run in the Bordeloi Trophy will come to a tragic end. Great game of football, and with this, we have our first finalist. Let's take a look. The corner nicely clipped in. Yeah, it's an own goal basically. There were two Global FC players hitting the ball off each other, and the goalkeeper letting it slide. The final scoreline is NFRSA 3, Global FC 1. They'll be facing the winner of Shillong Lajong and Northeast United, who will play tomorrow. Thank you everyone for joining in. Do not forget to catch the highlights along the way. Stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of Sportscast India.
আয়োজকসকলে ৰেডিঅ' গপচপৰ জৰিয়তে এলানি কুইজ প্ৰতিযোগিতা আয়োজন কৰিছিল আৰু এই কুইজ প্ৰতিযোগিতাৰ ফলাফলসমূহ ইতিমধ্যে আমাৰ ওচৰলৈ আহিছে আৰু আমি প্ৰতিযোগিতাৰ বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগীসকলক বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ। বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিবৰ বাবে আমি আমন্ত্ৰণ জনাইছিলোঁ কেইবাজনো বিশিষ্ট ব্যক্তিক। আমাৰ মাজত উপস্থিত আছে গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ উপসভাপতি বাদল দে, অম্বা মেধি বাইদেউ, ভোলা বড়ো ডাঙৰীয়া, গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ প্ৰাক্তন সভাপতি তথা আজীৱন সদস্য বিশিষ্ট উদ্যোগপতি ক্ৰীড়া সংগঠক গোলক গোস্বামী ডাঙৰীয়া, গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ আজীৱন সদস্য প্ৰশান্ত কলিতা ডাঙৰীয়া, লগতে আজি আমাৰ সৌভাগ্য যে আমাৰ মাজত উপস্থিত আছে ভাৰতৰত্ন লোকপ্ৰিয় গোপীনাথ বৰদলৈ কনিষ্ঠ পুত্ৰ আমাৰ সকলোৰে শ্ৰদ্ধাৰ বিশিষ্ট ক্ৰীড়া সংগঠক বলিন বৰদলৈ ডাঙৰীয়া। আমি এইগৰাকী ব্যক্তিকে আগবঢ়াই আনিবৰ বাবে গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ ফুটবল শাখাৰ সম্পাদক এল প্ৰণৱ সিঙক আমি অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ। প্ৰথমে আমি বিশেষভাৱে ধন্যবাদৰ কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ ৰেডিঅ' গপচপক, যিহেতু বৰ্ডৰ ট্ৰফি প্ৰচাৰ প্ৰসাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত এইবাৰ তেখেতলোকে বিশেষ ভূমিকা পালন কৰিছিল। আৰু আমি এই উদ্যোগ লোৱাৰ বাবে ৰেডিঅ' গপচপক গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ তৰফৰ পৰা ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ, যে অনাগত দিনত যাতে আপোনালোকে এই প্ৰতিযোগিতাখন উত্তৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত প্ৰচাৰৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যাতে অৱলীল ভূমিকা গ্ৰহণ কৰে, তাৰ বাবে আমি আপোনালোকৰ ওচৰত সজোৰে অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ। আমি প্ৰথমে পুৰস্কাৰ প্ৰদান কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ ৰুমি গগৈ হাজৰিকাক বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ সন্মানীয় উপসভাপতি বাদল দে ডাঙৰীয়াই।
ইয়াত চাই দিব সেইখন ওলাই দিব লাগিছিলে হেৰিখন মমেণ্টত এইটো ঠিক আছে।
ইয়াৰ পাছত আমি ৰুমি গগৈ হাজৰিকাৰ উত্তৰতা কামনা কৰিছোঁ, লগতে বাদল দে ডাঙৰীয়াক ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ। ইয়াৰ পাছতে আমি অন্যগৰাকী বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগী জিতালী দাস ডাঙৰীয়ানীক আমি বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ। বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ উপসভাপতি বিশিষ্ট ক্ৰীড়া সংগঠক, অসমত ভলীবলৰ উত্তৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত, বিশেষকৈ মহিলা ভলীবলৰ উত্তৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যিগৰাকী মহিয়সী নাৰীয়ে অপুৰুষাৰ্থ চেষ্টা কৰিছে, সেয়া হৈছে অম্বা শইকীয়া মেধি বাইদেউ। আমি বাইদেউক আগবাঢ়িবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ। এয়া বাইদেৱে জিতালী দাসক এখন ফুলাম গামোচা, মানপত্ৰ আৰু স্মাৰক প্ৰদান কৰিছে। আমি বাইদেউলৈ ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জনাইছোঁ, লগতে জিতালী দাস ডাঙৰীয়ানীক উত্তৰতা কামনা কৰিছোঁ। ধন্যবাদ। ইয়াৰ পিছতে আমি অন্যগৰাকী বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগী সঞ্জীৱ আৰন্ধৰাক আগবাঢ়িবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ। তেখেতক বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ আমি বড়ো ডাঙৰীয়াক ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জনাইছোঁ, লগতে সঞ্জীৱ আৰন্ধৰাৰ উত্তৰতা কামনা কৰিছোঁ। ইয়াৰ পাছতে আমি আন এগৰাকী বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগী ৰঞ্জিত দেক আমি বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ। এই বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব ভাৰতৰত্ন লোকপ্ৰিয় গোপীনাথ বৰদলৈ কনিষ্ঠ পুত্ৰ, আমাৰ সকলোৰে শ্ৰদ্ধাৰ বিশিষ্ট ক্ৰীড়া সংগঠক বলিন বৰদলৈ ডাঙৰীয়াই।
काम में है जनवरी में काम के दिया
আমি বৰদলৈ ডাঙৰীয়াক ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জনাইছোঁ, লগতে ৰঞ্জিত দে ডাঙৰীয়াৰ উজ্জ্বল ভৱিষ্যত কামনা কৰিছোঁ। ইয়াৰ পাছতে আমি অন্যগৰাকী বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগী টুইংকল বেজবৰুৱা ডাঙৰীয়ানীক বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ। এই বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব বিশিষ্ট উদ্যোগপতি, সফল ব্যৱসায়ী, বিশিষ্ট ক্ৰীড়া সংগঠক, আচলতে অসমৰ ক্ৰীড়া সংগঠকবিলাকৰ ভিতৰত অন্যতম এজন ফুটবল পাগল ক্ৰীড়া সংগঠক, গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ প্ৰাক্তন সভাপতি, গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ আজীৱন সদস্য পুলক গোস্বামী ডাঙৰীয়াই। আমি পুলক গোস্বামী ডাঙৰীয়াক আগবাঢ়িবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ। গোস্বামী ডাঙৰক ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জনাইছোঁ, লগতে টুইংকল বেজবৰুৱাৰ উত্তৰটো কামনা কৰিছোঁ। এইবাৰ আমি পুৰস্কাৰ বিতৰণ কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ অন্যগৰাকী বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগী বিভাৰাণী দাসক, আৰু এই বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ আজীৱন সদস্য প্ৰসন্ন কলিতা ডাঙৰীয়ে। আমি কলিতা ডাঙৰীয়াক ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জনাইছোঁ, লগতে বিভাৰাণী দাসৰ উজ্জ্বল ভৱিষ্যত কামনা কৰিছোঁ। এইবাৰ আমি আন এগৰাকী বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগী নেহা দাসক বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ। এই বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ সন্মানীয় সভাপতি পৰেশ চন্দ্ৰ দাস ডাঙৰীয়াই। আমি দাস ডাঙৰীয়ালৈ ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ, লগতে নেহা দাসৰ উত্তৰতা কামনা কৰিছোঁ। আজি প্ৰথমখন ছেমিফাইনেল খেলৰ শ্ৰেষ্ঠ খেলুৱৈ বঁটা ইতিমধ্যে নিৰ্বাচকসকলে আমাক নিৰ্বাচন কৰি দিছে। শ্ৰেষ্ঠ খেলুৱৈ বঁটা লাভ কৰিবলৈ সক্ষম হৈছে উত্তৰ পূব সীমান্ত ৰেলৱে ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ 25 নম্বৰ জাৰ্চি পিৰিত প্ৰবীক ডিজিং, আৰু এই প্ৰবীক ডিজিঙক বঁটা প্ৰদান কৰিব গুৱাহাটী ক্ৰীড়া সন্থাৰ হকী শাখাৰ সম্পাদক মানস নন্দী ডাঙৰীয়াই। আমি নন্দী ডাঙৰীয়াক আগবাঢ়িবলৈ অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ। আমি মানস দালৈ ধন্যবাদ আৰু কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ। আজি আমাৰ ইয়াত পুৰস্কাৰ বিতৰণ কৰা ৰেডিঅ' গপচপৰ জৰিয়তে যি কুইজ প্ৰতিযোগিতা আয়োজন কৰিছিলে, কুইজ প্ৰতিযোগিতাৰ বিজয়ী প্ৰতিযোগীসকলক এটা ফটোশ্বুট হ'ব।
আহিব
हाँ हो गया।